Alright, let's get things started. Happy Friday, happy stream. I came off of a nice little break for about a week, so I didn't stream last Friday and Saturday. But I am back now, and I am so ready to get some art stuff done. I do have a few plans where I'm going to be making basically item cards for if any of you were here for the last time I started these, which is probably a couple months ago. I did a bunch of pixel items and pixel weapons. And if you see people posting that online, sometimes certain sites can kind of compress and look bad. So I'm trying to do little cards that you can see in like video game sense style. And overall, just have a nicer display for them. And I will be having a guest here today once he tells me he's ready. But that's gonna be the plan for the stream today. And hello Holly Claus, hello James, hello. I feel like I butcher this name every time. Elie, and hello MSS. Got an interesting story. Story time? And hello Purple. A guest, will your settings handle it? Listen, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Hopefully. I like to think that it's gonna be fine. I somewhat did a test a week ago. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't doubt me. I'm a professional. Yesterday I got yet another art piece of my OC. Let's go! But due to lack of communication, they drew them a bit younger than she's supposed to be. That could also be like a stylistic thing where, at least I know for mine personally, the stuff I do is very cutely oriented, which could end up making characters look a bit younger. I'm slowly tailoring away from kinda sticking with just cute. I'll get there. I have certain things I've drawn that aren't exactly like that, but it's a work in progress. We'll have a few rectangle ideas, and then we'll plop in some square ones. Okay, there we go. And just gonna take this guy. Tiny. You are gonna be my example for when I'm sketching everything out. Oh, it's like the French Elier. Or an Ellie. Elier, Ellie. Try my best. Hello, May! I'm just gonna use it as a reference for when she's younger and stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea. No hate to the artist. That's good. You're lucky I'll be gone a good amount of stream because I got adulting stuff today, so I can't clip your professionalism. You know what? Good. I don't want you here to see my amazing professional work that I do. Let's see if this is going to scale nicely. 200%? 300%? Nope. 500%. We'll do one more. Nope. We'll not do one more. That'll be a good size to work with for it. I had context for what it dies in with my little English I stayed, and that we were talking about the video games and pixelated things. My favorite things to talk about. I feel like I end up talking about games a lot. I do have my giant reference board of things I found on both Google and also a few things on Blue Sky, which if you follow me there, you can find these artists through my, which I'm pretty sure it's public, my likes. I like everything that I end up using as inspiration down the road. Where do I want to start? Kind of like the sketchbook one. Is it like a journal-esque kind of thing? I have it where somewhat looks like there's pages underneath it. Info text. And this is where the item would be. Could add things like this to make it almost notepad-esque. Oh, forgot to change that. There could be a pen or pencil on the side of it. What other ones I was looking at? I wasn't really liking the Paper Mario one. Where you can have item, and then you have somewhat of a pattern. I'm gonna add another reference into here. If I remember where that reference was, because I have a million folders. I think it was this one. Haha. We're gonna take our old reference. I'm gonna try using what I have on the borders. See if I can kind of reuse that idea. Oops. And take that, copy this over. But instead of having a possible text blurb on the bottom, the entire card would just be the item. I am going to make that a little bigger. There we go. Now it actually fits into the card. I'm trying to keep things a little more simple, because I don't want the background of it to take away from the item at hand. Number simple idea. I think for that one would be a plain. And this could be the type icon and then the name. Text blurb. Do another one simpler, just with a name. I know somewhere on the card I'd have to have credit to my name. It had to be a little small too, but legible. Which I gotta actually download, if I don't already have one, a Pixel font. That way I don't have to draw on the pixel every single time. Could have a more decorated icon. What happened to my message? Oh no, did something happen? What program do you draw your pixels in, or is it the same one? I use Krita for every single thing. Krita is my baby, and I will forever be using her. I'll be using her to the day she shuts down. And hopefully that is never. Another idea for a card. Maybe look like it's selected. This one could be a little more complicated, where if I had multiple of the same kind, it could be on the card. So that way, if it transfers over and it's a different one, I can color in a different name to add it as if it was selected in a game. Might be overshooting that idea, but I will let that one linger. I'm gonna draw this one sideways. I could turn my canvas and make this easier to write, but I'm not gonna. Another blurb. I'll take these guys. Be on the right layer this time. Size you up. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Size you up just a tad bit. Too much. Let's see if this rotates nicely. Wrong way. Alright, we don't have that. Don't have bad ideas. My whole front page is currently your characters with the pop like cat animation. Let's go. One of these days I'm gonna have so many. I'm gonna have my entire Toy House page just be those icons. Just you wait. I'll even be tempted to do it on stream. Let's jot down some colors. I'll start with this one. Whoops. I will be smart about this. I already have this palette technically there. Just to test it here. I think that's a better brown for a notebook. And the pencil on the side. Could like it, whoops, wrong color. It was like manually stripped down to get sharpened. Hello, Harpy. Hi, I'm back on here. Let's go. Right now I am doing some thumbnail sketches to display my pixel items a bit better, because I do want to get back into doing them. What if I made it more of an off-white? If I do that, then I should change... Make this yellow look more mid-toned. Wrong layer. And then the background, a darker reddish brown. Wrong button. I don't like how dirty the yellow looks. I don't hate how this one looks, but there's something about that yellow I don't like. It's a little less yellow, more of an orangey kind of feel. That one's too saturated. I'll go back to this one. Really only up it just a tiny bit instead. I don't hate that. I think we'll keep that one in the sketch ideas. Going to lunch now, but I'll keep this on tab so you can get that view count. Thank you, much appreciated. I gotta get them concurrent viewers. I'm trying to think if I have any other color palettes that would kind of represent the project a little bit more, or an inventory slot. Because what if I took her hair color? I'm more so worried if I have text on it, the text has to be readable. And especially for pixels, it'd be a bit harder, so I think I'm keeping whatever the text is on white. No, the dirty yellow's gone. Dirty yellow, supreme color. A dirty yellow could be very nice, depending on what it's paired with. Minor distractions. I do kind of want to stick with more neutral tones. Neutral color gives me item in a bag vibes. Wow. Alright, time to let the guest in. Hello.
Hello.
Hopefully you're not too loud. Hopefully you can actually be heard this time.
Hopefully.
Don't say oh boy. I know what I'm doing. I think we're
Let's
good.
hear it.
I also don't have a second thingy to know myself. As long as the music is not louder than you, then we should be fine.
I could be put up a bit higher, but that's it. I can still be heard.
Let's go. See, I'm a professional. Okay, I put you up a bit higher. My guest charm. Charm 3017. I eventually have to. Let's hope it's
this
fine.
doesn't turn out like a shit show like it did a few weeks ago.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a perfect stream the last time you came in. Nothing
Yeah,
bad
perfect.
happened. Nothing bad happened in my bossing stream. Nothing bad ever happened.
From what I heard, it sounds fine.
Let's go.
Also, you fell off, bro. You have ads on your Twitch stream now.
There shouldn't be. Has there been? Wait a minute. I thought I turned it off.
As soon as I got into the stream, there was an ad.
Oh my god. Twitch, I'm sorry.
Have ads.
I thought I turned it off. No.
No.
I could have swore I had that off. Does it just play?
All of the Empire. I think it just plays automatically.
No. Twitch, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, you got 6 viewers there.
Hey, yo, where are you guys coming from? Hello, my 6 viewers over there. But I'm sorry, you have to see ads. Unless you have ad blockers, which I totally do not condone. That's shameful.
No, not at all. It's completely illegal. But
you
you
wouldn't.
Origin though.
Screw that, Brave. Brave is where it's at. Also, I'm so sick right now. My lungs just gave up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Go rest up. Be in bed. Hydrate. No more sicks. I've been so lucky that my allergies have not kicked in this season. But my dog is dying.
I took one step outside and I was immediately dying. I decided, nah, that's enough outside time.
Someone doesn't touch grass enough.
No, never.
You know, you're not supposed to admit that. Wrong button.
I'm a Smash Bros. Fan and a Fire Emblem fan. You think we touch grass?
The two worlds I'll never understand. You know, I might keep it that way too. I'm still kind of liking the third one at the top. Mostly because I don't have to put text there if I don't want to. I'm afraid of the text.
The text could... You can have the item layout be like the third one, and then when you're clicking on it, it could have text kind of popping out of it, like from to the side, like explaining what it is.
I could, but I'm also trying to view this as something that would be posted, which that could look a little wonky. And hello, Katie. Welcome. Newcomers are always welcome.
Hello, Katie.
Sorry, I needed some for my evil plans. Oh no. We have villains. Actually, you're a villain. I let a villain talk on my stream.
What do you mean I'm a villain?
All my characters.
That's evil.
My characters are traumatized.
It's development. It's fine.
It's not development. They're traumatized.
It's development.
It's not development. You're being mean to them.
Look, being bullied builds character.
I feel like you should not promote that. That is not how that works. Apologize to every character you own right now. Matter of fact, I own them now. I would give them a better home.
Best I can do is say sorry to Tiger.
As you should, you gave him PTSD. I low-key kind of want to keep these simplistic. But also complexity.
Complexity.
Although I feel like the one that might be doing best visually is the Pokemon inspired one. Where it's just the bubble, the item, and the name. And probably a mini text blurb.
Yeah, you can have. I still say that the top right one that you have works.
Designing hard sometimes.
The Paper Mario one could be like a little too simple for it.
Well, it does have a repeating background on it, which I think would be nice. That also means I'd have to design what the background would be.
Well, designing the background could just be easy.
Says you.
You put
Actually,
like one pattern and then you repeat it.
says you. I didn't. Gosh darn it. I copied it. There we go. What if I did that to this one?
Just
That's how my art happens. It just pops on a screen. I just go completely numb, phase out, white out, and suddenly there's art on my screen. I'll just put dots on here. If I go with this one, I can figure out what the background pattern would be later. I don't hate it. And then square. Square's not squaring.
You could probably give the item like a small bit of a border around it.
Like the outline?
Yeah, like an actual outline instead of just like a box, but like just use a box for the example.
You know, funny enough, I thought, because I do have this black outline border, I thought I put a white one on all of them too. But I guess not. I do like the black outline. I could thicken that up to for these. I kind of like the box. It's giving me trading card vibes.
White border around all of them will probably be better since like they're very tiny. They're hard to stand out on their own if they had a black outline.
They'll be tested at a later time.
Later date. Oh, I like the notebook idea too. I was able to see the top left.
I like the
That's
idea,
cute.
but it doesn't look like it quite fits. I might have to do that into a more square ratio.
really like it as an
Wait,
idea. It looks really cute. Like it looks like you'd see Cody kind of just scrolling through it.
I was picturing Nicole in her notebook. Time to play with the color adjustments. Swamp.
When
I don't hate that blue. I can come up with
blue's not bad.
different colors to go with the blue.
Purplish blue?
To replace the the,
What
the,
you have at
the
the
yellow.
try it.
It's too pastel. No. No, too saturated.
Nah.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I like it for simpler background.
Yellow. The yellow could be that you're highlighting like that specific item.
So another bordering color.
Yeah. Like it's going over what you want selected. I think within Pokemon you usually see it as like a red border. Yeah.
What if I used weight? Whoops. I can't think of a better pattern to be here.
Could I try introducing? Could I? Could I try seeing if I can come up with like a mock-up?
Want me to give you the file?
I don't know. I was just thinking of like making like a small thing and then sending it over to you so you can use it.
Go for it. And then after these, I feel like I had a plan. I don't know if I want to do more items or make a pixel version of coconut. Thinking about Pokemans again.
Pixel coconut.
I still have yet to design the Absol. I have a color scheme in mind, I just haven't gotten there yet.
So you did have something.
I have a sketch, but there's no colors and stuff. I also have to keep in mind for these colors. if they would work with other things,
Like what?
like the other weapons and stuff. Like these colors could be
Uh,
working great for the potion. Doesn't mean it's gonna be working great for something else.
we could have like different weapons with like different background colors.
What if I made that a little more... Whoops. Eh.
Yeah, how about trying something like this?
Hold on. Oh, I don't hate that color set. Ah, simple stripes.
Yeah. Just something that wouldn't take like too much of the attention away from the object in the center itself.
And then... We have icons for like the different kinds of weapons for this, right?
Yeah.
Are they
I also make
squares?
sure. Yeah.
Would they be able to transport into circles?
No.
Damn it. Not unless I get a hold of them.
You'd have to redesign every single one of them.
I'll do it. I'm spiteful. Don't tempt me.
Spiteful, 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 spiteful.
Spiteful is
Oh.
my middle name.
I am a goddamn child.
You're artists here. If you don't have a little bit of childness in you, you're not a real person. Okay, we have 9 ideas. I don't like this blue anymore. I suddenly don't like it.
It can be changed.
A lighter green
Not like
does not
everything's
look too
set in
bad.
stone. You
Not
should know by
everything.
now that.
Not everything
You
I
should
put
know
on
by now
paper
that
goes. My word goes. I'm the art director here. I think I'll leave it at this. Just for the first mock-up.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
I could have told you that. I mean...
5, 6, 7, 8,
Had lunch? Heck yeah.
9.
Gotta get that nice energy. Lunch sounds good. You know what I'm gonna do right after the stream? I'm gonna make bacon and eggs. I think I deserve bacon and eggs.
You wanna know what I had?
Bacon and eggs.
A croissant.
A croissant.
Croissant!
A croissant.
Croissant!
I will forever think of the Peach and Mario animation.
Yeah.
That has ruined that audio for the rest of my life.
Today I went out and got a croissant.
A croissant. It's also just so cute of him in the background. Like, why does he look like that? He's a baby.
He's a beautiful baby.
Baby. I
Dead
did those
bird.
on the same layer. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that.
I've sent over the weapon icon.
Item. card. Work in progress. Alright, I have that
You could
saved.
also list them in order.
I could totally make those into circles. You doubt my power?
I don't doubt you, but
You
if
doubt my
it's not
power.
needed,
I feel spiteful. I feel spiteful all of a sudden.
hold on. Like,
Alright.
I'm sure you could, but just it'd take a long time.
It would not. It would take me like 5 seconds each.
I don't like how Discord is constantly shifting around after like everything I do. Like if I unspoil an image, it shifts my Discord up and down. I don't know if you have that same problem on mobile.
I have never had that problem.
Okay, so I guess it's just me then.
Discord doesn't like you.
But if I'm having to like unspoil a lot of images, it just decides to suck.
I feel like you have the most amount of problems with Discord.
Because Discord is not a good application.
I need a Smeagol reference. What does Smeagol look like in the
Smeagol?
game?
Smeagol?
Smeargle. Smeargle. Not Smeagol. Shut up.
Smeagol.
Shh. I know my
She's gonna be looking
Pokemon.
for the ring.
I'll give her a ring.
You know who's not even give it a chance? Barbade Dittos.
Ew. Barbido.
Barbade Dittos.
I didn't know its shiny was yellow with a pink tip. Ew, it's 3D shiny version looks awful.
Yeah, you can say that about half of the Pokemon that exists.
It looks weird.
Besides half of them just being green.
Did it always have its tongue out? I don't think I ever noticed that about Smeargle. Or is it just that one?
Well, it's official art has its tongue out.
I knew it had puppy vibes. Look at her! My precious baby number 2.
What's number 1?
Right, obviously. Chat. Have you met my son?
I'm so sorry.
Look at him, my precious bee. You better not be sorry. Look at him. I will find every chance to have him on screen.
It's like you set me up for this every time.
I try setting myself up for it.
Have you met my boy?
My little baby being Rai Rai. The pose Smeargle has for, I think I took the one from Gen 4, maybe Gen 3. I want to say it was Gen 4. I think I took this one from Gen... Oh, wait. What was Gen 4?
Hey, May. Gen 4 is Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
That's what I thought. I think this was Gen 4. Hello, May. I'm being called out again. Listen, they're good call-outs, though. I'll always have your logo on screen so everyone knows who drew my boy. You know, Coconut makes me think that she has rubber hose anatomy. I don't know how to explain why. But imagine
Girl
her
whips around
arm.
her entire body.
Yeah, she can't do it with her tail. So her entire body is now the paintbrush.
Her body a whip.
You know, Smeargle head is so weird. It's Riolu. It's my son, the Riolu. Their heads are supposed to be more egg shaped, but going downwards. But I have more of the cartoon muzzle thing kind of going on. So I don't know how else to draw her head without it being weird. I don't think I'm gonna animate her this time though. Only Rai Rai gets that
That privilege. What
I
about
mean,
my animation?
if I did Barbados or did it whatever however you say its stupid name.
Barbaditos.
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 I would just animate
Barbados.
it wiggly.
But what about the animation I did of Coconut?
Listen, spoiler. Rai Rai and Coconut might have a animation for the weeklies. I don't think that was this week. Hold on, what was this week's animation? I don't even know what I post anymore. Listen, I'm 4 dimensions ahead of my animations, so I don't remember what gets posted on my Fridays. Rhodey was posted today.
Ah.
My boy
What time?
that's
What time?
been
What time?
it always goes up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you. Chat, you know what to do.
Do not weaponize my chat. Hi, back. Had to do something. Welcome back, Harpy. This critter is so cute. She is a critter.
An absolute specimen.
Of chaos. I gave her hips. They don't want you to have hips.
Make her dick shape.
No. She's not. What is it? Carbustion? Bastion? Chicken.
Combuskin.
Fire chicken.
Combuskin.
I was close. I think I said that one first, right?
Barbastion?
That one was the second one. That was the second one. I totally said
Also-
Carbuskin first.
Also, it is a crime that this dick and ball chicken be named Combuskin.
Doesn't have a U in it. Or at least,
No, but that's how it's pronounced.
it is not pronounced that.
Combuskin. Because it's combustion.
Oh, they did that Pokemon dirty. Which sucks, because I... What game was that? Was that one in Heart Gold
Ruby,
and Soul
Sapphire, Emerald.
Damn it. Frog.
You
No, I
technically
used-
can get it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Maybe... I might have gotten it in that game, but I'm pretty sure I got a Trico in my Alpha
Yeah, I got
Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I feel like I got that one backwards. Alpha Sapphire or Omega Sapphire?
Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
Yeah, I think I got Trico in that one. And I loved my Trico. I used to hate him as a kid. Specifically because I kept on getting it in my mystery dungeon games. And I didn't like that Pokemon. I wanted, like, Skitty.
Oh, you would have absolutely loved playing, what was it, Explorers of the Sky? Because the entire I think one of the main characters is a Grovile.
That was a good one, though. There's a difference. I love Grovile. I just didn't like Trico. Trico sucked, according
What
to my
about
child brain.
Sceptile? Or does Sceptile just not even get a stage?
Sceptile doesn't get a stage. I don't think I like Sceptile. I loved Grover, though. Grover? Grovel?
Grover?
Who's Grover?
I don't know. Ain't that a Sesame Street character?
You know, names were never my strong suit.
Or is that like a Muppets character?
Oh my god, it is. This is the blue guy, ain't it?
I think so.
Well, he's a Pokemon now.
Grover.
Fun fact, my favorite Pokemon's Grover.
Like, for... I can see why a lot of people don't like Sceptile. It is a very naked design when you compare it to Trico and Grovile. Or Grover.
It's not Grover. Shut up. I didn't bring you in here to bully me.
No, chat would do that for me.
My chat's nice, unless it's purple. But my lovely mod assistant is doing adult things, so he doesn't catch my my professionalism. After I do the outlines to my second precious bean, I'll do some request doodles. And, if you are coming from my toy house, my monthly raffle has been opened. And I'm pretty sure I'm already up to like 220 tickets. You guys are insane.
I'll check for you.
I put all the current tickets up this morning. I'm hoping I didn't accidentally like double any numbers or anything.
86 comments on there.
Well, half of those are from me.
One from 5 minutes ago, one from
Wait.
40 minutes ago.
There's been more.
Yeah, there's been 4 within the past hour and a half.
God, you guys are amazing.
Live from New York.
Whoa, I'm getting doxxed.
No, that's one of the users' names.
Wait, what? I mean, I didn't get
Yeah.
doxxed. I'm a proud New Yorker, shut up. I'll get to those after stream. Second place prize has also already been unlocked. If I get... I'm going to assume it's still going to be 50 more subs on Toy House. Prize number 3 will be unlocked.
So let's get to 350.
That would be very nice. A lot of the people that applied to the raffle are older subs, and man, I feel like you guys were waiting for it. I didn't think I was actually going to do the raffles every other month, or at least that much. But now I kind of... Raffles are fun.
You look forward to it?
I do. I feel like I look forward to it more than everyone entering. It's fun. It's nice to give back to the community that supports. And also, I just like pixels. It's fun.
Pixels.
I could be doing it more on my own. But then my brain just goes, what if you just didn't?
What if we just relax today?
Are Holly and Happy connected by chance? A coincidence? Oh, it's supposed to be a heartbeat. Can't type today? Don't worry. I can't read today. I can't figure out my Pokemon names, apparently. My Pokemon Grover over there.
You know, the common evolution line. Trico, Grover, Sceptile.
You know, it kind of rolls off the tongue.
It kind of does, but
Z, Z. Now who's the weirdo? Making my friend a surprise design. Ooh, what's the design gonna be
ooh,
on? If you also can't say in chat in case they watch or
they're
something.
watching. Send it to it in DM.
My DMs are open, but I don't get to it till after stream. You know, the other thing weird about Smeargle is their hands. I don't think I ever really noticed they only had 3 paws. Or really,
Three fingies.
yeah, two fingies and a thumb.
Do they? I thought they had 4 fingers. I guess they have 3.
No, they have 3.
I don't know, I never used this Pokemon.
I never did either.
It didn't hit hard, so I never used it.
It didn't fit my cute, aesthetic character or Pokemon lineup.
It didn't match my aesthetic of can I find it on the first route? Oh, another ad is playing on Twitch.
No! Go away,
Dumb.
ads! Are they like 30-second ads or something?
I think so. They're like ingrained into the stream itself. You can't even use an ad blocker unless like you get
That's
like a
what
specific
you
thing.
say.
I'm sure there's probably an ad blocker for it.
Brave. I mean, ew, ad
No,
blockers.
I'm using Brave.
I've never had that happen though. Do you have your thing at the strongest?
I think so. I don't know for this website. Oh no, I don't. Aggressively block trackers and ads.
Actually, I don't even know if I have it on that. I love how he posed him. He's so cute. My girl. She stands up. She's ready to fight. What do I have?
Chuck Barbaditos aside.
Coconut. Get him.
Coconut?
Destroy.
Coconuts and Barbados.
I forgot that's why you named him that. I forgot that was the entire point.
Coconuts and Barbados.
Ooh, they said it was a slug cat. Never drew one before, and I'm doing my spin on one. I have drawn, I want to say 2. Because I didn't even know what they were before I drew them. I feel like my memory's a tad fuzzy. Were they a Skyrim? Not Skyrim. Skyrim? Maybe Skyrim. Skyrim species or something like that?
James the cat boy is asking you a question.
Sorry if I'm assuming wrong, but is that your significant other I'm hearing? That is my partner.
Yeah.
Sounds so excited. Be excited, partner. This is actually my
Partner in autism.
autistic buddies. Listen, I feed off of your autism.
We trade the brain cell.
You take my brain cell.
I don't take it. It just ends up dropping on my lap.
And you just go, ooh, yummy. Snack.
Munch.
Its leg is kind of weird. Like, I'm trying not to do, like, a furry style leg. But it's kind of hard with this position. Like the sprite covers the legs, so I can't really tell what's going on.
Well,
Rain World.
Sparrow's legs are
That's
just
what
kind
it
of
was. It
small
was Rain
noodles.
World. You're a noodle.
No.
I also have autism. Let's go. My theory is all artists have some level of autism. That's why we're crazy enough to go into art.
Smeargle kind of just has like tiny, like macaroni noodle legs.
Macaroni.
Macaroni
With the
with the
chicken
chicken strips.
strips. Great, you come on my stream and we just make stupid references like half the time.
Pretty sure it's obscure too. Nobody would actually know it at this point.
I'm sorry, Chad, if you don't know that one, we can't be friends.
Sorry, you can't be official chatters. You can only be part-time chatters.
Part-time chatters. Hold on, I need my concurrent viewers, so you can only say one thing every 5 minutes. That is it.
We need to make sure we hit a record, alright?
You know, speaking of that, I don't remember if I have another goal on Twitch. My goal was to get the affiliate. The partnership is going to take forever. First time chatter, hello. Is it Shishi? Shishu. Did somebody say macaroni? Hell yeah, with the chicken strips. I should make that a redeem. I think I have almost everything cleaned up. Okay, your foot is huge. If it has to be in the back. Wrong tool.
Make it tiny.
Make it smaller and move up just a tad bit. It's pronounced Shisu. I was close, I think. I am very bad at pronouncing names. That may have been one of the leading reasons why I didn't want a mic. Because if I went to go say hi, I feel like I was going to say everyone's name wrong. Why do I have that line there? Is that supposed to be a thumb?
I've heard that one before, but I don't understand it. The macaroni one? It... Old Vine.
Was that a vine? Oh god, it really is old. I don't want to feel old.
It's a child that had like a plate of macaroni with chicken strips on the side.
It's one of my favorites right next to the I got the Coca-Cola and playing Fortnite. Yippee! I hope that kid's doing well. He deserves to go places.
I hope he got the chicken dinner in Fortnite or whatever the meme is. I know it's probably Battlegrounds.
You get chicken strips in Fortnite?
I don't know. Chicken dinner.
Bro, I don't know anything about Fortnite. But if you said this, I'd probably just believe you. Listen, I know
we like Fortnite.
No, we don't. I do not like Fortnite. Alright, coconut has been outlined. You pronounced it correctly. Let's go!
I'm so sorry for being the one taking us off track 24/7.
Listen, it don't take much for me. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to turn off my thingy in the background. What? And now I'm back. Started getting hot in my room. Sometimes I forget that it's a nice, cool, crisp morning, and I turn my heater on, and then later I die.
Oh wait, it's a Star Wars Battle Pass?
For a chicken dinner?
No, for Fortnite.
Sorry, I was still stuck on the chicken.
With the chicken strips?
Korikoma in Fortnite. Yippee! Yippee! Have you seen the battle pass? Hey yo, that looks like the battle pass.
Yo, that kind of looked like the Battle Pass.
Hey yo, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah! Google, show me a picture of this guy's balls.
What? The internet has ruined everyone's brain. All right, now I'm stealing. I'm stealing characters.
I mean, I have an entire toy house of characters.
Get out!
What
I don't
is
want
that
yours.
Chewbacca skin? That Chewbacca skin looks so ugly.
Most Fortnite characters look weird when they get in there.
But no, no. Look at it.
I don't think I wanna. Fortnite scares me already. Oh my god.
What did they do to Chewbacca?
It looks like a mascot. Like, thing that they tried. I'm putting this on screen. What is this?
They just put someone in a costume. They didn't even put actual Chewbacca.
Which is so weird because they just straight up put Miku and stuff in there and Godzilla. Why is Chewbacca
Yeah, Miku,
different?
and they put Grievous in there, and they put Palpatine.
Palpatine. Actually,
It would have been cool to play as a Jawa, though.
you know what? I want to do the symmetrical icons again. Get out of here, weird Chewbacca. Their name was the Punny.
Are these requests gonna be purely pixel art, or can they be like regular art too?
Today I'm gonna do the pixel art because I kind of miss doing the symmetrical ones. Ah man, hold on. Screwed up my thing.
I looked at the stream again and it still showed the scary ass Chewbacca on screen.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know.
I wonder if they made it like that on purpose because it looked ugly.
It has to be. There's no way that they unconsciously made that decision.
Honestly, I do have an idea. This Chewbacca is horrifying. See, I'm glad other people say the same thing. There's no way people are playing to get that thing. How's the art been going?
No, people will actively buy that.
It's been going
because it looks
very
ugly.
well so far. Lurk. I'm pretty sure there's... I don't know if I have to activate it, but there's like... Not code. But there are things that you can do in chat. Like do something lurk. I have no idea what they do. But there's something that I had to look into. See if that's something I had to put on.
Trying to see like who's the lurkers and who's the active chatters.
Is that? I have no idea.
I think that's probably a thing.
Sorry, my mod's not here to tell me otherwise.
But no.
Funny.
Oh, I just realized you have emotes. I didn't even realize that.
I do have emotes. I haven't finished all... I think I sketched out 16. Which I'd be able to put all of them up. But some of them are going to be separated by tiers.
I mean, I could also, for lower tiers, I could also make stuff too.
If I have the room for them, absolutely, because I already want... There's one I specifically want.
Which one is it?
The crying one. Like, I got the
Where?
one... I got the one you did in my persona, but I need one of my persona. That way I can spam it every time I'm getting bullied by chat.
Or by purple.
Mostly purple.
Oh, apparently for lurk, it's exclamation point lurk. I don't know if that's an actual thing or not.
I don't
That's
know.
what.
Dropping in requests. Bus is gonna be here in a few minutes, so gotta go. Thanks for coming on, James. And thanks for saying hi. Fluffy cheeks. Actually, we're gonna move your nose up.
Boy, James. Benay.
Banai.
Also, depending on conversion rates, I'll probably be sending you a con request of the character I linked this time as a page doll anyways, next week.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. I do have my commission sheet and site linked in the pins today, because I totally don't forget to do that.
Or if you do link something, it just links into itself.
Okay, just because I did that for the raffle this morning accidentally doesn't mean you can call me out for it. I feel like I made the eyes a little bit too big. Smaller eyes.
I feel like the neck is too tiny. That is a Homer squeezed neck if I've seen a neck.
Listen,
That is pre-squeezed.
lap bunnies have pretty thin necks though.
Do they? Not expecting like a whole chunk of a neck, but like.
I'm pretty sure their necks are pretty thin.
Yeah, they are.
See? I know my lap bunnies. That sounds awful.
Why do you know your love bunny?
There's no laws in the Pokemon world, Batman.
there's no lies in the Pokemon world, Batman. No Joker.
Oh, and fun fact, I have another friend that does streams. And there's a certain Power World game that's going to be coming out. I may be joining his streams for that. And we're totally not going to be trying to date Power World characters. I low-key can't wait. That game's going to be so dumb.
I forget that's a thing every single time you bring it up.
It's such a thing. Why? It just makes it funnier that they posted that on April Fool's Day too.
You just
'Cause
like the
everyone-
KFC, like pizza former console thing.
I forgot that was a thing.
Like most products, KFC puts up on April Fools.
Their newest commercials weren't dropped on April Fool's, was it? Or were those actual advertisements?
I don't know. Whatever KFC is doing at this point in their lifetime, it's beyond my comprehension.
They doing something. What is the something? We'll never know. I'm
They
pretty
are
sure
truly
they're...
4 alternate universes ahead of all of us.
I feel like they're going backwards, actually. I'm still going on the theory that they're telling us that they're making human chicken. Or we're eating humans instead of chicken. Why else would you have a very cult-like narrative? Like, that's so
You and your
weird.
You and your damn conspiracy theories. Just eat your chicken and be fine with it.
No, what if it's a person?
That person tastes very good.
Does not get out.
Very salty, though.
You're salty.
You're salty.
I'm not. Wait, what was I doing?
But yeah, the KFC chicken is very salty.
Is it KFC has like the worst service out of all the food.
But that's how you know the food is gonna be good, though. Have you ever like
This
been
isn't a
to a
Waffle House. This is KFC.
no? It's like Popeyes. If you have the worst customer service, you have the best tasting fried chicken.
Is that how you cope? I'm not getting an answer. I'm assuming yes. Lighter pink. And then very slight
Once had a
shading.
KFC spicy wings, and I don't think I've ever had a more spiceless food. Yeah,
That
it's kind of the motto of just like, we're making it spicy, no taste.
I'm not
You,
that big on spicy food, but I have like three spicy things that I will always go for some reason. Wendy's spicy nuggets, for some reason, those hit so different, and they're probably not even that spicy to people that regularly eat spicy food.
yeah.
And then
Then there are people who will just drown their food in so much spiciness that you can't even taste the food anymore.
I know people that drink hot sauce, and they are
Those are
happy.
weirdos.
You know those weirdos though. You know them.
Yeah, I knew them too. It was called being in a Hispanic high school.
Oh, what was the other spicy thing I like? It's the Cheetos.
The Flamin' Hots?
No,
Or
I
is
don't
it
think
like
I've
the
ever
green
had those.
bag?
The green bag, the jalapeno ones. Those are so good. I don't know why. To the void. Next character to steal. The Lapani is very cute, by the way.
I mean, I have a toy house for you to use.
I'm sorry. Who do you think you are?
I'm me. I know who I am. I am. You're not.
I think I had a stroke listening to you talk.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Do you feel better? Are you getting some problems out? Are you?
No, for me to do that, I have to play For Honor.
Ew.
Nobody likes me when I'm playing For Honor.
You don't even like you when you play For Honor.
I just don't like me in general. You were told thank you for drawing Vervain.
You are very welcome. Adorable design. I love seeing all of your Pokemon ones that you send. And I love drawing Pokemon. Out of all the fan art stuff that I plan to do, Pokemon is like one of the easiest ones.
They're cartoony, so you don't really have to have like an anatomical reference for them.
Well, they're cartoony, but I feel like they have like the Disney laws of design. Because if you don't draw them in like a specific way, sometimes they just look very off. But then you have things like
Wimpod?
apps. Ew. Of all the Pokemon to say, that's the one you picked.
What's wrong with Wimpod?
He's stupid. I was never a fan of the bug type Pokemon.
Hater.
Damn. Why are you gonna call me out like that?
Chat, I bet she doesn't even like Sewaddle.
Hey, okay, not really. But I like the first evolution that I totally remember the
Sewaddle?
name. Yes. Is Swaddle the first one? Oh, I'm thinking of Swadloon. I like
Swaddle
Swaddle.
is the middle one. Not even Leave Annie?
Okay, I like that one too. I said I used to not be. Why are you calling me out as like the biggest hater of bug type Pokemon? I have a favorite bug type.
Bug types fucking, you know it.
You scare me.
Have you ever seen Scyther and Caesar? Have you seen Forage? That was a bad example. Have you seen Heracross?
I hate Heracross. I have always hated Heracross, and I don't know why. I first saw it as a kid. I'm like, you know what? Yep, that one deserves my hate and disrespect.
At least it's not Pinsir.
Oh, I hate Pinsir too.
Pinsir's ugly.
It deserves hate. I still forget it has a Mega. Wait, does it have Mega? No. Yes. No? Yes?
Both of them have megas.
I knew Heracross. I don't remember what Pinsir's Mega looks like.
It grows wings.
Very helpful.
Oh, there's a person on your Twitch chat just lurking, but Scorch is my favorite Pokemon.
Hi, welcome.
Good for you!
And hello, Iron. Scorch is... I feel like it's a design that I could like if I was using it on my team.
Maybe.
But at
Or,
first,
like-
I was kind of eh. It's kind of iffy.
It's cool that we got another bug and fire type.
The other one that we have is just
A larva
fire
from
moth. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Volcarona.
I totally
worry,
knew
I
exactly
reckon-
what it was.
I recognized all of the Pokemon from Gens 1 through 5.
Nerd.
Yeah, I very much was, and I was always that one kid that was kinda
Okay,
left on the side of them
Misty.
just eating Pokemon.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen, Caterpie's cute at least. I can like a Caterpie.
What's wrong
Are
with Metapod? Metapod not cute?
Did she also have a freak out over a Metapod too? I feel like I slightly remember that.
I don't remember. I
It's
can't
been
say
so
I watched
long.
the anime religiously.
I did as a child, but man, it's been so long now.
The only time I got to watch the anime was 30 minutes before I had to go to school, and even then,
Those would
it
be the
took us
best 30
45
minutes.
to get to school.
But those are the best 45 minutes. Or 35, whatever number you said.
Wow, you said both wrong numbers.
Damn it. Listen.
35 minutes or 40 minutes? I said 30 minutes and 45 minutes.
Okay. Shut up. I am locked into drawing, okay? Can't
Bring no
use sig-
thinking, must draw.
no time for sleep. Need drawing.
Oh,
Okay,
also,
there's an open hole somewhere.
you wanna know where I found my stylus?
Oh yeah, that you were looking for like 20 minutes for?
Yeah, it was just in my hat. For some reason.
You are so smart.
I didn't put it there!
You
What's
clearly
your
put it
favorite
there.
Pokemon of the newest ones? Which one do you like the most? Personally, I love Bellybolt. He's adorable. From your Twitch chat. By MSS Bagel.
The confidence.
Hey, this is my first time reading a chat for you.
Thank God.
You get what you get.
This is why I don't pay you.
I get paid?
I said I don't pay you, you dingus.
Oh,
You-
and Necropolis on your YouTube stream said, my favorite bug is Butterfree or Scolipede.
I agree with
Good
the Scolipede. I love Scolipede.
Or Scolipede.
Hold
however
on.
its name is pronounced.
Let me look up a list of the newer Pokemon. Because I don't know any of them by name. I just know them by looks.
What's that Tumbleweed one? I like that one.
What gen are we on? Are we on 8?
We're on 9. We're on
9,
8
okay.
was Sword and shit.
Why are you so mean?
I will forever be a Game Freak hater.
I mean, that's fair. I do like,
I would be the biggest op to Nintendo, and especially Game Freak.
I feel like this is a boring answer, but I do like both of Charcadet's evolution and Charcadet. Charcadet is adorable. Like, he's a little
Yeah.
itty bitty night boy. Grafii kinda. I didn't like Grafii when I first looked at it, but like, the design is low key kind of growing on me.
It's very. It fits with it being a dark type. Is it like dark and poison or just dark?
I thought it was
Or is
just a
it
poison
normal
type.
poison?
It
I could be
is.
very
It's
much
normal
wrong.
poison. It's normal poison.
Ah,
I hate
I shouldn't be
Tinkaton.
talking.
I hate Tinkaton only because
Okay,
of the
you can't.
card game. I just keep getting those cards. It won't leave me alone. I have like 10 of each of the evolutions. It's mean.
Whirlipede is also a good Pokemon too.
I can say I am not a fan of any of the Paradox Pokemon, really.
Fair. Especially the future variants. They're very bad.
Also, gouging fire. It's so boring, while the other two got pretty interesting design choices.
Yeah, I feel like for gouging fire, they could have went. If they wanted to do the plates still, they could have done. What was that one dinosaur with the giant fins on its back?
I don't know my dinos. Like, I feel like they. I don't know, I feel like they could have just picked a different dinosaur.
A Stegosaurus.
Walking Wake. I love Suicune already, but I think Walking Wake was also a good one. I think they took its design, or Suicune's design, and it really made something new out of him.
Yeah.
Raging Bolt's just funny.
Yeah, Raging Bolt is the long neck of the law.
I can appreciate designs that do things for comedic hold on, I brain.
Dimetrodon could also work. Let me see what it looks like.
I like
Yeah,
Slitherwing.
Dimetrodon could have worked for gouging fire.
Slitherwing was the past design, right? Not the future one?
Yeah. Yes, the future ones always have iron in the first part of the name.
Was that one Ironwing for that one then?
I think it's Iron Moth, which is also a lame name.
Gosh darn it. It's kind of hard to pick favorites from that gen. I didn't get to play that game. I sadly just did not have the interest for it.
Actually, no, we can't say that. Lechonk.
Lechonk is another good one.
Also, Smoliv.
Smoliv is one of those cases where I like it because of the fan art. It's a little hard to get some of the design colors on this character.
I will say one of my least
wrong color.
favorites has to be Pommy, Pomo, and Pama.
That's because they all look the same.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like they gave up with the Pikachu lookalikes and just said, throw something in the pot.
I wish they just didn't give it like a middle stage.
Oh, that probably would have been better too, if it just had the two.
Yeah, if it just went from Pommy to Pomot, it would have just been way better.
But also, if it, like, didn't exist, that would have been fine.
And I guess like Pommy and Pama are supposed to be the, hey look guys, we have the electric and fighting type that you guys thought of from Gen 1, Gorochu. But like, no.
I
That
completely
it's an old thing.
I completely forgot that one was a fan-made one.
Yeah,
A very popular fan-made one too at the time, wasn't it?
I don't know if it's completely fan made. I think it was like something within like beta, like things within Pokemon Red and Blue.
Hmm.
Also, won't be surprised uh if it's just fan made as well.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've heard the name. I hope I got this character's colors and everything correctly. They're adorable.
God, I wonder if that just showed how long I've been in the Pokemon community to like recall Gorochu.
I only knew about it because you told me about it like years and years later. Hello, Demo the Fox. Welcome. How beautiful the drawing turned out. My god, thank you.
Do
What
you
time are we
remember
hitting? We're at a minute, an hour
a
40.
minute? This has been the longest ass minute of my life.
Sheesh.
Do you
And to the
remember
point.
the old April Fool's joke of being able to use Yoshi and Luigi within Pokemon? Where if you evolved your Dragonite, it evolved into Yoshi.
I've never heard that ever in my life.
You've never heard that? That's like one of the most famous ones for Pokemon. It was like an old April Fool's joke that
You sound crazy.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
My next victim has been picked, and oh my god, they're cute.
The idea that Dragonite can evolve into Yoshi is an urban legend that originated from an April Fool's Day joke in the April 1999 issue of Expert Gamer magazine.
In 99? Man, you're
Yep.
referencing something very old.
Yes,
No
this was
wonders
a
I didn't hear
very
about it. I
old.
wasn't even born yet.
But like this also made rounds within a Pokemon before. Let me show you what it looked like too. It looked like the fakest thing in the world.
It was in the 90s. You weren't able to tell what was fake and not.
I know.
Gotta give him the big old eyes. I just realized I might struggle with the hair. But we like a challenge
Oh,
here. But it's really pretty.
it is, but
It's really pretty.
also kind of hard to see.
I think it's fine. I think the colors are fine enough to tell each curl apart. Why? Are you blind? Can you not see it because you suck? You have bad eyeballs?
I might possibly be blind.
You make me wonder why you don't have glasses. Not gonna lie.
Because glasses are expensive.
They're not that expensive.
And plus, for most of my life, I had 20/20 vision. It's only been within the past 6 years that I haven't.
Because you're an old man.
I'm not old.
You're old.
I'm not old.
Grandpa!
Shut up, Zoomer.
Oh, whoa, okay. Now that's... that's too far.
That's slanderous.
That is. Can't believe you call me humor. I'm gonna cry about it after stream.
Don't worry, you'll have your particular art done.
Won't be long before I have to go to high school and leave. Man, I don't miss high school.
I can't say I don't, but also screw those teachers I had.
There are parts of high school I did like at one point because I had like a different program and stuff, so I'd actually be in another school, which was great. But also, I hate graphic design so much.
You
It's
hate
a
it with a
great
passion for no reason.
No, there's a reason. I did so much work in that class, 200 hours documented, and it killed me. My teacher should have paid me. That's all I'm saying.
Should've been paid for my wife.
Me and another friend like would be mentioning that like you see how much work we're doing, right? Can we get like $1 per hour that we've done in this class? Huh? 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 Huh?
Being paid less than minimum wage.
Listen, it was still money. $200 would have been great. I can dream, can't I?
A lad can dream. Do I go with brown boots for Sasha, or do I go with like purple boots? Brown would probably be like more realistic, right?
Anytime I draw boots, they're always brown or black. I only miss high school because I didn't even finish grade 10. Oomph.
You know what? That's it. I'll give you 5 booms.
No,
For
shut up. Shut up.
Boom.
Now who's a zoomer? That is such a zoomer reaction. Shut. God, you suck. I had a friend that also. I think she dropped out at 10th grade. She ended up getting her GED later. Shut up, zoomer.
I'm so sorry. Why do you have me on your stream?
You are such a weirdo. Okay, I like how the hair came out. I think I probably wouldn't have dropped out of high school if I didn't do the other program, but man, doing a program outside of high school was such a lifesaver. Because, one, you would be there every day from either the morning half or the afternoon half of the day. And you'd have the one teacher, so you would get a lot more connected with your teacher and things that happened in the class. So I think that was a very nice thing that helped. And I'd also be at a computer the entire time.
I was the dumb kid, so I had standard classes.
They're about to say I had standards. I was dumb, so I had standards.
No, I can't even say that. My only standard was that I had perfect attendance, and those fuckers didn't even give me my perfect attendance award. I got cheated at 4 years of my life.
Perfect attendance is so dumb. That's a scam.
I was there perfectly for 4 years, yet they did not see me as a perfect attendee student.
There's a clause. You had to be a good student on top of perfect attendance.
No, apparently I missed 1 day, but if you put in a sick note, it doesn't actually account you for not being there. So I put
They
in the
don't
thing.
care. I've never met a school that didn't care about that.
So it's like I got robbed.
You know what? Story time. There was a day where I ended up missing a class, and the only reason why I missed is because it's not because I was sick or anything. It was because
like it.
I missed the bus, and my parents were like, "Yeah, just stay home. We don't feel like taking you today." And then apparently my friends held a funeral for me. But a week later, I actually did get sick. There was no funeral for that one. It was just, oh, you were gone? Thanks, guys. I've never felt so important in my life. I hate my friends. I got super sick early 10th grade and just never could catch back up when I fully recovered. Yeah, that's fair. You would either have to skip, or not skip, be held back or basically cry to catch up. But
I actually knew
luckily,
someone like that in my school. He had like, I don't know what was exactly like going on with him, but he had like something really bad. I think he had asthma along with like some other stuff like really badly affecting him. Where he basically was there for the first few months of like ninth grade, missed out on the entire year. He was there for the first few weeks of 10th grade, then he missed out the entire year. And then 11th grade, he was just completely gone. And then I saw him on graduation day of like 12th grade, and it's like, why the hell are you here?
who are you? Actually, my
Actually, we
friend,
both looked at each other and said that.
you know, you're quite the specimen. My friend also, the reason why she dropped out was because she was also dealing with sickness. So she ended up just getting her GED later, which was probably a lot better for her.
Damn, they were down with the sickness. 5 big booms for them.
I'm gonna eat you.
Boo!
I don't know why that was my first thought, but I'm gonna eat you. Get your dumb references out of here.
Oh, wait, I could actually be putting this on a soundboard. Hold on.
Don't you dare! I'm gonna kick you off the stream. You're gonna be banned. I don't understand anything, but I love the little noises you make when you talk. Strangely adorable. I have been told that a few times in my life. Charm. Do I make strange sounds all the time?
Yes.
Can you
and you're
attest to that?
adorable.
Ew. Simp.
Sim, sim, sim,
Simp,
sim,
simp,
sim,
simp,
sim,
simp, simp, simp. Anything to call you out. And I'm gonna be the bully now.
sim.
How's it feel to get bullied, nerd? Don't ignore me. My power, it's draining already. Oh my god. I love, I love, I love. That song slaps. I don't even care. I listened to it on repeat for an entire day. Alright, I got 3 requests done. Bam, bam, bam. Do I want to put a whiteboard around them?
God damn it, how did the fart sound effect give me every single time? I'm looking through the stupid soundboard options. In the it's clearly labeled as fart, but it gets me every single time.
You are so smart. Bathroom humor will always be the funniest humor. I don't even care. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I want to grow. You know what's the greatest honor of doing request art?
What?
If someone makes the request art the profile pic, melts my heart every time. We are hitting 2 hours. So how does it feel to be on stream?
I feel like a menace to society.
Okay, that's off stream. I'm asking on stream. Get. We can get demonetized, and I'm not even monetized. I can't afford a copyright claim. I would still love it if one day I just say screw it and have any music I want.
If only.
I might do it
But
once.
like,
I would
music
just.
companies will milk every single cent out of
Well, if
you.
I'm not making money off of it, then they can't milk the money. Then the VOD can get deleted. At least it would have to be deleted off of Twitch almost probably immediately.
It'd have to be deleted off Twitch immediately, and then if you re-upload a VOD, you'd have to like mute that entire section.
I'd have to mute the entire thing because I'd want good music on the entire time. I would do it as like a fun, casual stream day or something. And I could have it where people can add to the playlist or something. Because I've seen other streamers do that.
Yeah, like Simple Flips.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know someone else has done that.
He has it to where if you pay like a certain amount, you could change like the next song to be a song that you pick.
I take it is limited if it is like copyrighted though.
During the stream it'll be fine, but like afterwards he just kind of cuts it out of the VOD.
Is there a way to really edit that out and keep the talking though?
Yeah, you would have to do live stream and also record at the same time.
Ah. I don't know how to do that. I guess you could have. If you had like 2 different streaming things, you could probably do that.
I think if you had
Hello,
two
AV
SSDs
Angel.
within...
My
Yeah, I think if
baby,
you had,
she
like,
got joint.
if you had 2 SSDs within your computer, then you'd be able to do that because you'd be able to have 2 different
Aw, freak is an SSD.
things.
I mean, yes.
Let's pretend like we know.
I know everything about the streaming world.
If you had 2 SSDs, you'd be able to have 2 different functionalities. You'd be able to have one as like a backup memory saver, so you could use one to record and then use one to live stream.
Huh. Interesting.
Like for anything else, you wouldn't really care to use it.
Also, you know that other recording program, Elgato? Do you have
Yeah.
any idea if that's only for like games? Because I've only seen the streamers that use it for games.
I think people that use Elgato is like using Elgato purely for like trying to record like a Switch or DS game
Ah.
onto their computer, because you can't really get like Switch or Wii or whatever Nintendo console gameplay normally.
Unless pirated, but we don't
We do not support
that.
piracy, but Citrus is a good emulator.
Thank you so much. Oh, you are very welcome.
And Yuzu, if you can still find Yuzu without it being laced with viruses.
I thought Yuzu was the one that they shut down. Or
Was it shut
Nintendo's.
down?
There was a huge one that Nintendo shut down last year, or maybe the year before.
That was probably Yuzu. Damn it.
But also, When I start games, I do want to get into the emulation stuff because I want to do Pokemon games.
I'd be able to help set that up.
There's mystery dungeon ones. That sounds so cool. And people can watch me struggle to do something really simple.
You'd have to play the base game first.
And get embarrassed. I'm still struggling on something simple.
Yeah, like what's a physical and what's a special attack?
Tomato, tomato, they're the same thing.
No, they're not.
Here they are.
You will not expect Alakazam to punch.
Oh yeah? Well, guess what? I gave it Bullet Punch.
No, it can learn Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch.
I knew we could learn a punching move. Because, that makes sense.
But, okay, so back in Gen 3 it made sense.
I sound so disappointed to explain this every time. The sigh, the everything, just like, God, Pokemon, why did you put me into this position?
Yes.
Yes. Just yes.
Oh, AV Angel says, I want to draw fan art of your character. Is that okay?
Fan art for me? For realsies? I would absolutely love that. I am on almost every platform, so you can also tag me in there, and I will gladly retweet it if that is viable on that platform. But if you do, I would so appreciate that. I would be so happy. Would cry a little. Would brag. Would show the world.
God, a humble brag is old.
Humble brag?
Yeah.
Are you making grandpa references again?
Shut up.
What is humble brag?
Humble brag was like an old tag on like Twitter or Tumblr.
Oh my god, you just opened up memories. I do remember that. It would just be people just hardcore bragging on things with the tag, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be like really like, weird things too. God, I can't believe you remember that. Twitter has gone through so many weird eras.
Gone through? It's still going through.
Okay, no one's humble bragging. People are just bragging.
Yeah, instead people are just doxing.
God, I hate Twitter.
Everybody does. Nobody likes Twitter.
The people that only use Twitter also hate Twitter.
I don't get that. If you just hate using the platform, why even use the platform anymore?
I'm using it to voice out my artwork. Also, I've been thinking about going onto Reddit.
No.
For job opportunities and to see if I can get connected to other professionals with the industry.
No professionals using Reddit.
That's what you say. I went to a game dev meetup last night, and we had a talker there. I wish I can remember his name. I want to say it was Joe Manick. He worked on a lot of cool things. And he did actually recommend Reddit to find resources and networking. Which I find that to actually be surprising. Reddit just seems like a weird place to go for networking specifically.
Don't AI Reddit. Most of Reddit is AI bros who brag about stealing artists' art. Yeah.
Okay. Well, a job though.
No, a lot of Reddit is just people stealing art.
Okay, and you look at Twitter though. Twitter's not doing any better. You saw the Studio Ghibli massacre, basically.
I know, but Reddit's not better. It's actively worse.
But it's still a thought.
Yeah, so I was putting a shotgun to my jaw, thought, but like,
Bro, it
I'm
ain't
not
that
doing that.
serious. It ain't that serious. You're so dramatic. I want a job. I got my art degree. I'm ready to work. Which reminds me, I do have to look at more job listings and things like that. It's been a while. I've gotten so busy with my work now. And commissions. Everyone that commissions me, thank you. I love you with all my heart, and your support is amazing.
Yeah.
And if you can't commission and still want to support me, liking it
Just watch the
and
streams.
commenting and stuff, so nice. Even saying hi on the streams, my favorite kind of support.
Just to know you exist.
Just so I know you're real.
The commenters! The commenters are real!
Listen, my lurkers do just as better. Just as good. I am also a lurker. Commenting in streams is kind of scary. Look at the coconut.
The coconut.
Do I leave it as cell shading? Or do I want to go with more detail
You're
shading?
struggling with that one pixel on the foot, weren't you?
What pixel?
That one pixel that was blocked on Twitch stream because of an ad.
I hope I'm getting paid for these ads.
No, you're not.
No, I'm an affiliate. I can have ads and get paid for it. But paid.
How much are you getting paid? Like 1/13 of a cent?
No. 2 cents. I honestly don't know. I have a lot of research I need to do, but then the research kind of scares me sometimes.
Streamlot get paid.
Basically. I'm not
doing
real,
it
I'm a
twice a week
figment
is
of your
not bad.
imagination. I knew it.
Yeah,
The
this
chatters aren't
this
real.
is all an elaborate setup. This is your therapy session.
Man, everyone in my imagination's really nice. I don't need therapy. I got my imagination. In case you're wondering, I'm detail shading it instead.
Yeah, I guess.
She deserves it. Also, Ray got one, so it's only fair. My tummy has been growling for the past, like, 30 minutes.
Girl, why'd you not eat food?
I did. I think. I'm pretty sure I ate something. No, I don't remember.
You did or you didn't.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I ate something. I just don't remember what it was. Listen, I said I was gonna get bacon and eggs after the stream. What the hell did I eat? Now I really don't remember. I'm gonna remember in like the next 20 minutes when we're off this topic. I'm just gonna scream like muffin or something.
Eggs and bacon!
Oh, that's after. You know, I can't wait for eggs to be cheaper again.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
I can have hope, can't I? Can't
You're more
I?
precious when you have hope.
I feel like you're just gonna be pulling a gun on me and just being like, we gotta put her down.
Think about the eggs, Georgie.
Scrambled eggs.
One by AV Angel. Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to draw my OC on an Easter stream, so when I saw it, I thought it was only fair to draw something for you. And one by a Laylee. A Lidl.
A
Have you
Lidl?
ever had have you ever had a bad commission experience?
Well, first for AV Angel, yeah, I drew everyone that commented on that Easter stream, and I had such a blast drawing everyone. And I do remember exactly which one yours was too, because think yours was the very last one I did, either second to last. And I loved the design a lot. It was very cute. And bad commission experience. Nothing is quite coming to mind besides the bubblegum weirdo. But I wouldn't say that one was a bad commission. Have I not told you about that?
I don't remember this.
I wouldn't say this is a bad commission experience, but it's something I later realized being like, oh, I drew fetish commissions.
Oh. Yeah, this sounds familiar.
It was a guy that wanted me to draw characters blowing bubblegum and then it splattering on their face. But besides that, there's nothing that's really coming to mind for it. Why am I on the wrong layers? This one. I'm sure I had some in the past where like the communication is almost none. And it makes it hard talking and trying to get the what I need to do correctly. Or some to take forever responding. Which people can be busy, I understand that. But if you give me the information first, I can get started on the work.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to wait like 2 weeks for a small nugget of information that I needed to start the commission. But I think so far everything's been pretty good with my commissions. I do have a lot of regulars that I appreciate a lot, and they know how my commission works, so they're able to just give me almost everything they are expecting and are looking for. Or if they're not, or if they don't exactly know what they want, I'm able to give them recommendations. If people have budgets, I can also do recommendations for that. And
for
I
people who
love
want a commission but don't know where to go, where could they possibly find where they can commission you?
God, you're so good at this. But perhaps in my pinned comments, and it's also littered throughout almost all my social medias, I have a card site for my commissions, which is animeneko.carrd.co, where you can find my commission work and also find other social medias that you may not know of. There's some that I don't really use that often. Instagram is one of them. I don't like Instagram. I can't explain why. It's one of the ones. Yeah, it's one of the ones where you need to be constantly on there and constantly posting to really make any kind of mileage. And I'm not a constant poster.
And with Instagram basically being lobotomized when compared to like Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr, like you kind of need to like make your presence known constantly there.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I don't like it.
By the same person that asked that question, my only bad art related experience was trade related, and let's say they wanted me to draw a German OC. Yeah,
Oh.
instant block.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
That's the one with the shit, isn't it?
No, I think they mean bad
Nappy?
mustache man.
Ah. That
There
one Dragon Ball character from the Majin Buu movies.
get out. What is wrong with
What?
you?
What? You don't remember that time that Goten and Trunks fused and went Super Saiyan to go fight Dragon Ball Hitler?
I forgot that's a thing. But either way, out of the terms of bad art experiences, I have had a few things not go the way I want for like a art trade. Art trades can kind of be hit or miss sometimes, which usually comes
But
at
I
the
guess they
expense
never
of
miss, huh?
you are full of references. Oh my god, you're unlocking memories that I don't want.
I'm sorry.
Dear god, of all the ones, you got that one? You need to go into the corner. I need a redeem that just says I can slap you. Either way. uh,
Amazing. Why is Rai Rai still up there? Help!
what do you mean? Look at my boy. But going back to the art trades are a hit or miss. Shut up, Charm. For those, it's definitely communication based issues that I've had. And I understand if you need to cancel or anything, but I've had ones that would actually make me wait a long time before they would cancel, or I'd finish my half, and I wouldn't send it to them yet. But they would know that, hey, my half is done and ready. But then they would just cancel instead of talking with me about it. You know, maybe they just need more time or anything, and that's completely fine. I understand that. Or they just end up ghosting me instead. Which that is a no-no.
Maya said, oh, not gonna lie, I would do an art trade with you. I would die to do an art trade with you. I can't read.
You could totally send me a DM about that. I might also want to do that. I don't. I can do art trades with people I do talk to regularly or have like known for
Like
longer.
me.
Who are you?
Oh, the dementia setting in already.
Hey, wait a minute.
The XQC syndrome is happening. She's gonna start calling a cheetah a Cheeto.
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 But art trades with like new people, like fresh off the bat, I'm a little more skeptical about. Which kind of sucks, because there's a lot of great artists I've seen and would love to do an art trade with. But that fear of I'm probably just gonna get ghosted right after, or something wrong's gonna go. Oh no, my tablet. I'm good. Something wrong's gonna happen.
Hot piton.
It lingers in the back of my head now. But if
Along
you're
with
an
me
art
telling you
moot,
old references.
yeah, you linger in the back of my head like a demon. But if you are a mutual or art moot, you can definitely hit me up for an art trade. You can definitely
Just
ask.
make sure you keep up with good communication.
Yeah, that's
Like
all
if
I
you can't do something
ask.
quickly.
If you have a time frame, it's fine.
May saying, but I also had a similar experience with art trade. It just sucks if you pour so much time into a piece to get nothing in return. Sedge.
Exactly. Like it feels worse when you finish it and they don't do anything.
Seeing Coconut without the highlighting and shading, she looks so pale.
Me too. Look at her. She's a shining star.
Amazing. ID. My communication with Nico is peak. I DM her always with my unwatermarked refs. Lol.
Which is
I
so helpful. I don't
it's
mind watermarks, but if I can get the unwatermarked version of things, it makes life so much easier.
I've only had. If I was to say like my weird experience, uh, there was a person that was starting to commission me not too long ago. They told they told me it was of a non chimerion. I told them the price would be increased a bit because it is a non chimerion, so I'd have to change the base up a bit for that. And then they just disappeared. I'm not gonna say names because I'm not
I
gonna call this person out because it ain't that serious.
I've had a lot of those where people ask me like, "Hey, are you available for this?" or "Hey, what's the pricing of this?" and then I kind of get ghosted right after that. I assume that people get afraid that they don't want to seem like they're broke or something, and they kind of just let it be. Which I'm not going to judge you if you can't afford the prices. Art is a luxury, not a need.
Also, May saying a question for Coconut. Why does she have a male gender icon?
Wait a minute.
It's
Wait a
the blue
minute.
one, ain't it? It's the blue one, ain't it?
Hold on. I don't think. I don't think I noticed what the gender differences were with this Pokemon. I can hear you typing. I'm gonna find it first. Shut up.
I think it's supposed to have like a straight line.
Does Bulbapedia
Yeah,
have?
you have the complete wrong one. This doesn't match any of them.
Wait. Where are you finding the gender ones? I don't see it on
I just looked up.
Bulbapedia. Oh yeah,
I
I
just
could
looked up
just
the
look it
regular.
up on.
Yeah, just look it up on Google. But you have like one that doesn't match any of them.
The gender differences, Google. Come on.
I've also sent it to you.
Okay, good. 'Cause Google's giving me nothing.
May is also DN the symbol as well.
Oh my god, I get them confused
Oh,
all the
hey
time.
May. Yes, this is Charm. I'm usually knocked out for most of these streams, so I'm never usually here.
I can't believe I put the wrong one.
Don't worry, I get them confused too. Uh, Aleo. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know how to pronounce your name without massively
Wait a
messing it
minute.
up. I have to admit, I've done that a few times because I forgot I sent it out. The symbol besides the name is mask, like masculine.
I'm so smart.
I see you in my DMs, May. Get out of my DMs.
No, you live there now. I'll live in the DMs. I will message you after stream about the art tray. And if I forget, feel free to bump it. That goes for all communication, actually. Sometimes some things get swept under the rug and I just don't see it. A bump is completely fine.
Yeah, we prefer if you were to ever like do stuff. Bumping is completely fine because that lets us know that like we've spent too long not talking.
I actually seen
Axolotl consumed.
yoink. I remember going back through DMs one day because I was just looking for something, and someone messaged me and they never did a bump, and I'm looking at this like, I completely forgot about this. I am so sorry. it was way too long of a time difference. So I didn't want to be weird and apologize for it at that point because it's just been way too long. But God, I feel so bad. I'm usually much better at that, so I must have been doing something at the time. Looked at it and be like, okay, I can get to this later. I've read it. I have to reply later. And then it just
But
exited my
also,
brain.
our memory is just awful.
Hey, my memory ain't that bad.
Don't you dare lie to me.
Why are you so aggressive?
Don't you dare lie to me.
I can be very memory focused. I still can't believe I did that.
Dodo. Dodo emoji. Dragon Dodo. Thank you, May.
I think I know what my next emote on Twitch is. You know, usually I get like where the line is supposed to, like if it's supposed to be the down one or the up one. I used to get those mixed up a lot too. Because they're not symbols I would normally use a lot. Or even see, really.
For the gender symbols?
Yeah. I saw them Pokemon and that was it.
There's the Pokemons. I always memorized it by blue and pink.
I'm
And I
color
know that
oriented, not
the
symbol
Nido-
oriented.
I know that the Nidorans have them within their name,
Oh yeah, they do.
but I was never gonna remember them. All I just remember them as is purple is male, blue is female.
Are they the only ones that have uh
A gender within their name?
well, like that obvious of gender differences, or just two completely separate lines based on gender? They're the only ones though, right?
Wormadam, Burmy, and Mothim
I forgot
also
about
have
those.
that. Yeah, everybody does. The few bug Pokemon that are truly forgettable. Besides, like, Masquerain.
Okay, so
But
then there's
nobody
two
ever
of them.
forgets Surskit. Ah,
I forgot Surskit has. Well, it's only the end evolution though, right?
now there's others. Yeah, but, like, gender different evolutions. I guess, like, you can also count, like, Vespiquen, but, like, male Combi doesn't have an evolution.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's. Like, if you put them side by side from start to finish in their evolution line, it's all, like, noticeably different. It's not like starting out as the same Pokemon and then branching out based on the gender that the Pokemon has. Like,
I guess, like,
you start with catching a specific one, and then they have the similar line, but they're still different all the way through.
would you count Indeedee? Because they both have a different design, but same colors?
Oh, what?
Indeedee!
What is an
It's like this
Indeedee?
fancy... It looks like an Audino, but it's blue and white.
Oh!
And it's supposed to be
Yeah,
like
I
the
would count that one.
Chansey of Generation 8.
Yeah, I would count that one. Does that one have an evolution?
It doesn't have an evolution, it's just a single Sage.
Oh, and the bug-eyed Pokemon. The cat with big eyes. What is it called?
Esper?
Esper.
Yeah, but that one starts off as Esper, and then it can evolve into male Meowstic and female Meowstic. Like, they're both the
Oh,
same Pokemon.
it would have been cool if Esper had the differences. But I do like the both end evolutions. I like the designs a lot.
Yeah.
And also just bug-eyed. Look at her. Big old eyes. Pokemon that ask you if you got games on your phone.
Male Meowstic peak. Honestly, I didn't care too much for Meowstic.
Fake fan. Fake fan. Fake fan. Pokemon hater.
Would you count Pyroar?
It also lands in the same way of the first evolution, still the same.
Okay.
But I feel
So
like that one, it's not
different.
Yeah, Pyroar's
have
evolution
completely
isn't different. It's just the main. That's just a looks, or just like one trait difference. Which I still like it for that too.
Yeah.
It's simple and nice.
The only one that I'd see that like.
I gotta go fix Coconut's thing.
Hippopotamus and Hippowdon have different color sets. They're the complete same thing. Where like Hippowdon between male and female, male is like a brown and black look, while female Hippowdon is black with black. It's one of those Pokemon that are like people often mistake with being a shiny, but aren't actually shiny.
See, at the time, I didn't even know shinies existed. So I thought it was
all
just...
you knew is that there was a red Absol.
I didn't until years later. I'm still at the point where I haven't caught a shiny unless it's Pokemon Go. I can't even get one in Mystery Dungeons. It hurts. Currently dealing with the 3...
like, once a week.
Yeah, screw yourself. Currently dealing with 3-inch tall stack of paperwork. Oh dear lord. I am sending out good lucks.
Ooh. That'll be 5 big booms.
Get!
But
Oh, I just realized I forgot Coconut's 3 dots on her head. And we would not talk about me doing the wrong symbol.
oh yeah, it's also on that reference.
You don't see anything. I know my symbols. And this one turned out cute.
Why is the YouTube stream so much more delayed compared to the Twitch stream? Probably just YouTube jank.
Do you have it at... Refresh the page or hit the live icon. Usually YouTube's better delay than Twitch's. At least to me.
Nah. Also, YouTube jank. Okay, now they're matched up more, even though it was saying that both were live.
Well, if it's still within, like, I don't know, 30 seconds, it's still gonna say it's up to the live, unless you refresh it. Coconut. Pixel.
I don't know if there was that many Pokemon that had, like, complete differences between male and female. From the very get-go. I think Nidoran...
That's what I'm saying. You should do that more.
That's also, like...
Were they exclusives, too? Were they game exclusives?
Nidoran male and female within red, blue, and yellow?
Yeah. I assume they were.
Yes and no. One had more of a chance of showing up compared to the other, but they weren't exclusive just to one game.
Interesting.
Like, if one had, like, a 60% chance of popping up in the wild, the other had, like, a 50 or 15% chance of showing up within the wild.
Interesting.
It wasn't, like, Weedle and Caterpie, where, like, one game had, like, a 60% chance of Caterpie to show up, and the other had a 1% chance of showing up.
I can't remember what Pokemon it was, but remember I restarted a Gold, Heart Silver, whatever one I had,
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
and I want to I want to complete the Pokédex, so I'm trying to get all the Pokemon within each route before I move on. Was it Mareep? No, it was something that had to be like at night. It might have been the Hoot Hoot or something.
Spinnerack.
Was it Spinnerack? It was
Yeah,
something. It was
the
annoying.
Spinnerack and Ladybug. Ladybug was during the day, Spinnerack was at night.
Could have been Ladybug too. I want one Pokemon game where I finish the deck. Just one.
Legends Arceus.
I don't have that game.
That's literally the only game you can really do that without needing another game.
I thought you still needed another game for that.
No.
Are you sure?
It's the only game. If you're not counting mythicals, mythicals don't really count towards the Pokedex completion. Because like those are harder to get compared to like normal Pokemon standards. It's like the only way you're getting a mythical is by doing certain events. So Game Freak at least has the courtesy to not count them.
And that's the only courtesy you're gonna get.
Yep. I have a lot to say about Game Freak that would not be stream appropriate.
It's alright. Almost every other stream, we sit down, we all gather around the campfire, and we talk about how
And sing
awful
the
Nintendo
campfire
is.
song.
F-I-R-E-N-G-N-G
Campfire
song.
song.
Shut. Don't make me go on a tangent. The song's stuck in my head already. Gosh darn it.
I'll keep my hatred for Game Freak and Nintendo to a minimum.
You gotta get that on my Patreon. No, I don't actually have a Patreon. But that would be funny.
But if you did have one, where would they find
I'll get a Patreon when I'm actually famous.
But you are.
Patreon scares me.
The only thing you can't do is list not safe for work art on Patreon.
Isn't that what everyone
Or else-
does on Patreon? Isn't that what Patreon's mostly
Yes.
for? Only
Yes.
fans, but for art.
And if they catch you doing it, you get your entire account banned and get all the money withheld. So like,
That's
good
nice.
luck being an artist anywhere.
I thought they backtracked on that idea.
I don't think they have. I would have heard something if they have.
Granted, it was also a long while since they made that call.
Well, AB Angel asks, what do you like to draw the most? Animals, humans, etc.?
I'm
And
gonna say
I'll add another layer to that question too. What's your favorite style of drawing? Is it just the freehand drawing? Is it the painting? Is it the pixel art?
first I'll say I do like drawing animals more. I think they have a simpler structure compared to people. People, I feel like, I guess there's a lot more rules to a person's or human anatomy than there is with animals, and it's a lot more free range with animals. Because even if you did it wrong, it doesn't quite look as wrong. But a person, if you screw up like the
Rib
length
cage.
yeah, if you screw up something on there, that's something a lot easier to tell. Animals, you can definitely get away with more anatomy mistakes, and people won't exactly see it right off the bat. And favorite kind of work or style of work, I want to say pixel, but also I do really enjoy digital painting. I want to say they take me almost the same amount of time sometimes. But some paintings, I'll only limit myself to an hour, and I feel like I can get a lot done within an hour. Pixel art, I have to be a lot more
Zoned in.
nitpicky. Yeah, like I have a lot more tedious things to look at with pixel art in comparison. But I also really like watercolor painting. I have a lot of things I like. I want to do more watercolor paintings. I keep telling myself I'm going to do more, and then I don't do more, and then I cry.
You know what you should do? You
Cry?
should just do it. Just
Such,
do it!
such a motivational speaker, too.
Don't let your memes be memes.
You should let your memes only be memes and get out.
If I only let my memes be memes, then you wouldn't have my art.
You know, you right. The memes do be hitting sometimes.
I might not have a degree, but man, I can make some meme shit posts.
You know what? Another thing I do like drawing. Draw overs of like actual pictures and memes. That's just really fun to do sometimes. It's kind of the no think type of art.
It does also help you get like a small grip on anatomy a little.
Yeah, a tiny bit. It's just fun. I like it.
Like it allows you to know like, okay, this is what an arm looks like.
But it also goes into the wheelhouse of technically tracing, because you are going over the artwork, or you're going over the picture.
Yeah, but then you could also say the same for rotoscoping.
People are still weirdly iffy on rotoscoping, which I find that to be a little silly. It's still a technique at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it just determines on like how you're presenting it.
People in the that's not in the industry, I feel like don't have the full grasp of how it really works. Because
Like
even
it's still gonna take you
rotoscoping's,
maybe days to rotoscope.
yeah, you still have to apply all the knowledge of knowing how to rotoscope or how to animate and do all that stuff.
Yeah. It also like if you know how to animate too, you can skip frames.
Never.
Like it doesn't have to be one to one perfectly with whatever you're rotoscoping.
Usually you're still going to skip them anyways for a more fluid animation.
Yeah. It's not like we're using an AI to force an animation to be at 60 frames per second or 120 frames a second.
Those
My
always
god,
looked
those look
really
so
weird.
ugly.
I think the
I've
first
had
one I ever
friends.
seen was the Mulan one, where it was the dragon, and they made that into 60 frames per second. It just looked odd.
I've had friends that would put Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Super, like within the Tournament of Power, within the 60 frames per second thing.
It didn't look right. Me?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
what?
I thought Discord just cut out and died.
No, I was reading something. I was reading the question, or not question, the what the chat's saying. Aleo, though I don't do it, I don't take pictures of anything. I'm of the opinion of if you took the picture, tracing it, chill.
Oh, wait.
Sure that meant still. And tracing and not sharing the practice is a great learning technique.
I'm still here. I forgot to mute the mic. Hi.
Hi.
I've done them for memes. I obviously don't post them. I have them on my toy house of the ones I've done. But a lot of them are because just the photos are used for memes. So I'll just
I'm
draw over
sure.
them because it's funny.
I'm sure if it's a meme, like not a lot of people would have a lot of complaints.
People recreate memes all the time.
Yeah.
But usually I like having the character in a realistic background and it just looks even funnier. Because you just add a place. You know what? I'm going to bring up my favorite one that I've ever done.
Images, not other people's art for like anatomy study. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's other
different.
people's art, we wouldn't like want to trace it.
There are ways that you can learn anatomy through like bits of tracing, like trying to figure out the guys, trying to figure out the form,
Trying to figure
trying
out hands.
hands. But you don't only go on the tracing. You can trace it to get the start and then have it on the side and then try recreating it again. That's a method that I've seen a lot and I've used to use it,
Help
but
kind
I'm
of
more
balance
on
things
the
out. Did that back in art class and it helped me improve with my humans.
yeah,
Another way to also get a good grip
large.
uh, with stuff like that. If you don't want to trace, you can put things within a chart. So like if you have a grid, like a transparent grid.
Oh, those I know what you're talking about. The grid
Yeah,
method.
I
It's
did
literally just called the grid method.
yeah, I did that for high school when I had to do a self-portrait. It wasn't too complicated to learn because like you just had to align your grid with the grid paper that you have.
I think I've only done that. I think I've only used that method a couple times. It is pretty good, but I'd rather train my observation skills and all that. That way I don't need to have like the extra little help for it. But it's totally fine if you
God,
need it and you want things to be like absolutely perfect, like one to one.
I'm put just eating shit in the background.
Yeah, this is what I meant by tracing over like memes and stuff. Like this photo has been a meme for like the past 10 years. And I
Yeah.
just drew over it with the characters. She gets what she deserves. Yeet. Banai. See banai.
Also, I think they're also called sea slugs.
Sea bunny. I'm pretty sure it's sea bunny.
Sea bunny or sea slug because the little antennas on their head make them look like bunnies. But I'm also sure that they're just like a blob, which why people also call them sea slugs.
Hold on, I'm getting slightly distracted on the side. Give me a give me a minute.
Yeah, I saw you scroll over to the sea bunny.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you also forgot to list your blue sky camp.
Do I not have that in the description?
Uh, in the description probably, but not within your banner on your stream.
Yeah, the banner is. I made this before I had Blue Sky. Hold on, let me check my YouTube and make sure I have it on there.
Oh nope, you don't even have it on there.
Oh, I don't.
Well, you have
Well,
something to add on both your banner and on your description.
man, that means I gotta go through like at least 10 videos prior and add my Blue Sky in there. Gosh dang it.
Look up Pikachu Nudibranch. It's an animal. Yeah, I seen that like a
Pika.
animal got named after Pikachu.
Send it to me. If you find it, send it to me. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to
I'll
see it.
send it.
Let's go.
Mm. God, Brave, your search engine sucks.
Yeah, it does. Brave is great. Searching Brave, not so much.
Is very finicky when you're trying to look up something and it then takes you to a completely different avenue than what you were looking for.
It's doing its best.
Oh, and I sent you the Pikachu new to branch.
I got another request done.
Picture I sent is kind of hard to look at.
I lost my Discord. Where is it? Oh my god. I love them.
And I think there's also a strand, a DNA or like virus strand named Pikachu. That was like, I think 10 years ago that was discovered though.
My hyperfocus is picked.
Oh, Miss Bagel, or MSS Bagel, saying, I'm coming back to say goodbye before leaving, and my OC pops up all over the screen.
Well,
And that's on the Twitch side.
thanks for coming in, chatting. Very much appreciated. I hope we see you in the next stream, which I am going to be streaming tomorrow at the same time. For how long, I don't ever plan that.
I may be there if I'm not knocked out cold.
He's gonna be asleep.
You know, I'm a whole nother all-nighter.
No! You're an example of what not to do.
Look, it's not my fault that I'm a night person.
Well, stop being an owl. What if I just suddenly made a character based off this?
Pikachu.
Uh-oh. New OC.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I don't know why, but like the style giving me what's it called?
Digimon?
No, Hollow Knight.
Ah. Oh, the YouTube stream is like way behind. That thing is like constantly going backwards.
If you end up watching like a video on another thingy, it kind of lags it out.
And I do have a song playing in the background.
That's probably why. Random fact before I leave, my OC is obviously inspired by a sea rabbit. I was close. I said sea bunny. I love them. They're adorable. They are adorable. I love sea bunnies.
Percentage of what beauty you're drawing makes me want to hug that thing.
Let's go. A huggable
Don't
one.
touch them.
Are they
have things
poison?
on them that make them, yes,
Oh,
or venomous or whatever the hell it is.
not good.
Not good. Yeah, all those little nubs that you see on them, at least for the sea bunny or sea rabbit, which I'm pretty sure that they're the same.
Oh yeah, I knew those ones were venomous.
The Joruna parva.
I love that the Pikachu thing has like a butt face.
It has the snom face.
Oh my god, Snom and Pikachu.
Namkachu.
Snomkachu.
That sounds scarily close to something else.
Should I be afraid of what?
Sonichu.
Oh. Why, what's wrong with Sonic?
Mm. Are you caught up on the lore of Christian?
We're not going through Christian. That is a
Is a
no-no.
family-friendly, mostly family-friendly channel.
We're as friendly as we possibly can get.
Mm.
And I love
Not
accident.
tired.
I didn't even say anything.
You were going to.
I was about to say I love getting random design inspiration, but
Ah.
fine. F me, I guess.
Win?
When?
Win?
When?
Wow.
I feel like I should make him a chunky boy.
Biggins.
Just chunk. What should I name him?
Sonichu.
I will eat you again.
Alright, May, it's your choice. I can't come up with names.
I remember a stream, I was doing a request from May, and they asked, what should we name him? I'm pretty sure we all agreed on macaroni noodle. We were very much feeling pasta that day.
Noodle.
Noodle. Noodle.
Noodle. Macaroni noodle beloved. I need more noodles from May.
More noodles. It's like
I
a
want
tore the
pancake.
slug.
It's called Pikachu Peach.
So there's two names for it, or at least two no names. They could they get copyrighted for calling something Pikachu?
Maybe?
Because like Naruto, that's no, not the Uzumaki thing is an actual food thing, so they can't copyright that.
They could probably copyright a character, but they can't copyright food. It's very hard to copyright food. Unless it's like stylized name for food.
Oh, hold on.
It looks like I'm entertaining chat.
You did great. I'll take it from here.
I did it. I'm funny.
Just, oh.
Oh.
I'm trying to think, do I have a slug-like character?
I don't think so.
Boys, we might have a keeper.
Slug. Lord Slug.
I gotta write down the name of this too so I don't forget.
Don't worry, Lord Slug. We will respect everything about you, Lord Slug. Lord Slug, Lord Slug, Lord Slug.
Why are you like this?
Dragon Ball Bridge.
You know, speaking of that, what was the name of that dang series? It wasn't just
Dragon
called.
Ball Bridge.
It wasn't just a bridge, was it?
No, it was.
For some reason, I thought it had a name like the Heffel.
No.
Heffel.
Well, remember, Dragon Ball Bridge started like 15, 13 years ago.
No,
No.
no, I'm not
No.
old. You're old. I love how their eyes just look like they're plastered on.
They're not eyes.
I knew that.
They're just they're just patterns that look like an eye.
I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. There was a small hint in my brain that started screaming at me again. Just like, no! No!
It's not real!
You're an idiot!
The One Piece is not real!
Dear Lord. And my phone keeps going off. Shut up!
Shut up.
I remember what I ate. I had cookies.
Oh my god.
I had cookies.
That's not food.
Actually, I used to say bread. I had cookies.
You know, I'll eat a pack of Oreos.
Mine was, funny enough, mine is the Oreo frosted cookies that you can get in Walmart. They're so good. They're so good. They're so crumbly. Like, as soon as you bite them, it, like, falls apart. But it's so good. I'd fight a man for them.
Snacks.
Cope.
I'm very much coping. I have to make an entire batch of cookies just for myself.
Are they good cookies?
No.
Oh.
They're sugar. They're
They have
carried by chocolate.
they have sugar on it. I don't make designs often, but when I do, that was all.
Well, when I design.
I design. I should be a motivational speaker.
Who do you think you are? I!
I am. You're not.
I'm making my avatar for her.
You're making it. Oh yeah. If you come by more often, I can definitely make a little thingy with something I haven't used. So you know how that's gonna go.
I'll never be able to be on here because I can never wake up.
Well, maybe you should wake up more often. Debating if I want those to be more smooth gradients or just... Cause I like it how it is on here. I don't like it as much on here. Okay, I drew it better, so I like it. That's not what I wanted. Low key, I kind of like them. You were in an accident. An accidental character.
Not accident. Everything has a purpose.
Even me?
Yeah.
I was fully ready for. No, not you.
No. Just get your hand out of there. Aw, poo.
Ah, poo. I forgot I'm not working on pixels. I need a bigger thingy. You have been stickerfied.
There, I've made my
Pikachu
edit.
Peach. My stomach made a huge rumble. Oh, that bacon and eggs is gonna taste so good after this.
I've sent you the avatar. You can put like at the very bottom right.
Oh wait, hold on. Why you look like that?
I think it captures me perfectly.
You know what? You wait.
Uh,
Ah.
ah.
If I could set up the thing where your thingy would also be like a PNG popping up, it would.
No, I fully expect me to just be very tiny in the bottom right corner, right next to you. Just not moving, just constantly looking like this while I have computer problems.
Watch me add this in, and then I'm gonna have every issue, like my
Probably.
entire stream die.
There's no way that that'll happen, but that'll be very funny.
There would
Just
be.
wait for him to animate too. Oh, there's Purple's here. Hello, Purple.
Oh god. That means everything's going to go wrong.
It's like Sayu coming in every time Amelie has problems.
There you go. Nice and tiny.
Yeah. There I am.
You look like a
There's the
tiny
boy.
thumb.
Yeah, that's just me. What do you mean everything's gonna go wrong? Oh no, Purple, everything goes wrong.
No. How do I flip images in this? Oh! There you go. You know, you can be. You're my pet.
Yay.
There you are.
I'm the tall one. Oh.
No, not anymore. I'm the big mama. I forgot what I was
sorry.
doing that.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
He's gonna do this for another 10 minutes. It's fine.
I'm finally alive for a stream for once, and it becomes a shit show.
Okay, you were alive for the other one that you were supposed to be in, and then everything else decided to die. Oh, I just realized Purple said there's a way to animate him too.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know.
I know what it is. Hold on, let me look up what the name was. I asked
Let's
him.
not touch anything right now before everything breaks.
See, now I'm more tempted.
Please, Faye is
I
not being
asked
kind to
another
either of
PNG
us.
tuber, which, if you've ever heard of the Frigid Bagel on Twitch, great streamer, love his stuff.
Plug.
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 When did I ask him about the thing? I feel like it's forever ago now. You know, sometimes I ask things and then I forgot I asked and I forget.
You could look up keywords if it's on Discord.
Oh, when did I ask? What if I look up PNG?
I will say what I've made is very perfect for me.
Just, eh.
Uh,
Hmm. Oh, it's the same thing that I use. The frick, what is this thing called? It's like VideoTube. And there's another
probably have
thing
just
I need group, a group setting
so
for
that means I'd probably have to get
VD
it too.
text. It's actually a website that I need. So I need the thing I have for the PNG avatar, and then the other one is a website. What if I started messing with that now?
Don't before everything breaks.
Chat, experimental time?
No. Every time we experiment with things, they always go wrong.
Listen. Listen.
If this goes wrong, don't say I didn't tell you so. Purple saying, yeah, there's a way to animate it, even if it's just one image. I just forgore somehow, or forgore how. And
I
then
forgot.
next message, break it.
I got no in the YouTube chat and then break it in the other one. I love that my YouTube and Twitch chat are two different.
Two
uh,
different entities.
YouTube is the angel on my shoulder, and then Twitch is the devil on my shoulder. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm on Fuji check. This looks so complicated. I'm sure it's
Not that
not.
complicated.
Hold on. Chat, I'm about to break everything.
Prepare to be astonished.
YouTube chat is weak.
It's weak.
Thank you, Purple.
The confidence in that message is amazing. I forgot what I was doing again. What was I looking for?
Trying to look up how
I
to
need
have me
browser
animated.
source. Where's browser source in OBS? I'm assuming browser and browser source is the same thing. That don't look right.
Oh, you just added a browser source. Discord reactive.
You didn't see that. How does this work?
Purple saying I'm good at causing problems. I mean being supportive.
Problematic.
That's the one. So you need to send that to me.
No, it's connected through Discord. Like, it even sees that you're there. Oh, wait. Oh, is this the link I need? Hold on, I think I figured it out. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no, I think I lost it. I'm gonna delete that real quick. Oh, oh, speak.
Hello. How are you doing? It's a me!
I did it. I'm amazing, and I didn't break a single thing. I bet if you
When do I
change
start
your
moving up and down?
right now, it's based on your Discord icon.
Based on my Discord icon? Hold on, where's my pylon?
No, I'll delete you so fast. Oh, there's a bounce effect.
Yeah.
It bounces every time you talk now.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm getting so distracted now. I figured
Hold
something
on, I
out without
have...
breaking it. Let's go!
Let's go! Hold on, I have a better thing. Alright, now...
I
what
hate you.
What do you mean?
I hate you.
What do you mean? What did I do wrong?
You couldn't just use the one you just made.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna eat that fish. I always believed in you. I don't know about that. I think you like seeing it when I have problems.
There's more to clip when you have problems.
No! No! Dude, I almost went to Discord and hit the upgrade, the update button. I saw the green button and it almost went, woo!
Oh, no green button.
Alright, I think I'll do one more request and then I can... That's what I wanted. Then I think we can call the stream done. We are at 3 hours. Definitely didn't get distracted for the majority of it.
What, can I not change it back to the previous one I had?
Oh,
Because I don't
no.
have nitro.
Oh, because it was a GIF.
Like, it doesn't just make it like a single frame. Well, I am fish.
I am fish now.
Fish.
Did I get any more new comments on the thread? See if anyone popped in.
There's so many out-of-pocket comments I want to say, but like,
No.
they're not appropriate for stream.
Dude's gonna get me demonetized. And again, I'm not even monetized. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, Charm. You want to pick 1, 2,
3.
or I didn't get there yet.
If you give me an option for number 3, I'm gonna pick it every single time. I tell you, rules of 3. 3s are everywhere. And the amount of times you need to kill an enemy in Mario? 3. 3 strikes, you're out. Triangle, the most structural shape in the world? 3 sides.
I'm going with the opposite of what you said. Just to
The
spite
letter-
you.
The letter M? 3.
What about the letter N?
There's 3 points.
There's 4 points.
On the N?
On an N? Yeah.
There's 1 going
Oh, wait, there's
up,
2. Technically
to
2
down.
points, but I was counting like 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here.
I was looking at lowercase N.
That, bruh. Making me look like a fool.
The letter W? 3 points.
Who cares about a W?
Wario. And you know what also is connected to Wario? Mario. You know what's also connected to Mario? The letter N. All of this connects back to Nintendo making games $80.
That changed fast.
So yeah, get ready for $80 standard games now. Because Xbox has increased their prices to $80 for every single game.
Already?
Yep.
The Switch 2 hasn't even come out for the prices to start.
No, but everybody has been pre-ordering the Switch too.
I'm sorry, if you pre-order that, I'm disappointed in you.
Everybody has ordered the pre-ordered the Switch 2 with Mario Kart.
A Mario Kart game should not warrant $1 million spending spree.
And just imagine GTA 6 that's coming out next year on May 26th.
After another delay.
That's gonna be a $100 game for just the base.
Game market sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's my little Ollie.
Ali.
I feel like I made him cross-eyed. His eyes are closed. I don't like the eyes. Why are the eyes weird? I think the head shape.
You can bring them up and bring them closer together.
Oh, yeah, watch this. Fixed it.
Fix. Why do you have me on here?
You're the comedic relief.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I'm stuck in this stupid ass fish. I hate this.
You could have did the one you just made, and then you chose not to use it.
I'll do the one I just made. There.
Now you're backwards. Hold on. I can fix you. There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
I could have had that on this entire stream, and then the last, 20 minutes of stream is just, oh yeah, look at this thing I could have done. Why did I do this angle for the head?
Upwards facing shot.
I'm gonna still do it. Now I'm determined.
What your dog sees when you drop a gummy on the floor.
Staring it down before it immediately
You have to
chomping
start
down.
wrestling it.
Sorry, that's only you apparently.
Rhea was an asshole.
How you gonna talk so mean about your dog?
Oh no, she was mean.
She
I know
was
she
an
in
asshole.
hell right now, but look,
Wow.
we all gonna be there. We all gonna be there.
Okay, when you're down there, I hope she fights you. And I hope she
I'll
wins.
fight her back.
I hope she
I'll fight her
wins.
for that same goddamn gummy I did all those years ago.
I'm glad you got plans for after you're dead.
Gotta have something.
I gotta make sure I'm not bored down there, you know?
Yeah, I can only look. Torture only is interesting for so long before it starts to become just like, all right, how many times are you gonna show me the same thing?
How many times are you gonna show me the same cringe memory? I've already cringed my entire life at this.
How many times are you gonna show me Beto being paired up with Kazuha over and over before it
How
starts to get boring?
dare you? That is still a weird ship to me. I'm so offended now.
No one dare disturbs our Ningguang Beidou ship.
I think I'm gonna have to take the Twitter out. Sorry, you gotta be doxxed now.
Damn it. Jail.
Jail. And obviously, I don't condone actual doxing or anything. But God, Twitter. People have
Twitter is a shit show.
opinions. People have opinions. It's okay. I promise it won't hurt you that people have different opinions.
Like, you could say you like hamburgers, and then some motherfucker says, "Does thou hate pasta?" Like, nah, that's not even what I said. That's not even the same ballpark.
It slightly cut out. It sounded like you just said, "Does thou hate past?" Man, not the past.
Purple says, "Not the gay baby jail."
Give baby jail.
Gay baby jail. You know, the first time I heard that was from Simple Flips.
That does not surprise me. He deserves to be in gay baby jail.
GBJ jail.
GBJ.
And that's because every time that, like, he would get stuck in, like, a soft lock spot of Super Mario 64 ROM hacks, he calls it GBJ.
It's where he belongs. Ah!
Ah.
Eh. Big old eyes. Big puppy energy. Eh.
Ah.
Next emoji idea?
Well, Purple already got it.
No, that one's pop. What if I had one where it's me as a Circe kid?
I could do that right now.
You're just so ready,
Sasha
like,
ain't ever
yes!
gonna be finished.
Wait, no, focus on that one. I wanna see her new armor design.
I can send you, like, a screenshot of it, just so that you can, like, view it.
Finish. Or I'll eat you. Bye-bye. I know it's a gray. It's a little hard to get that color out. Alright. I think I did 5 requests today. Yeah. And to the void. God, you never listen to me.
I'm sorry, I zoned out for a bit. I was listening to a song.
Hi, Robbie. Welcome.
Robbie Rotten?
Hush. I forgot what I was doing again.
I should not be.
Should you be
distracting you way too much?
It's fine. We all need a little distraction sometimes. I have hit 150 in request drawings.
Yeah.
So many.
So many designs to consume.
Consume.
You get a highlighted message. From Purple, did you hydrate, snack, self-care? No.
Yes, I totally did. I very much did. I always do that thing that you tell me to do.
I had a small cup of water and a croissant. Croissant.
Croissant. Why would I ever lie to you? I don't gatekeep Gaslight and Girl Boss.
Girl boss.
Why do you seem off? That's why. I might have totally forgot to get water.
Why can't you follow this gentleman's example? I am not a good example.
Matter of fact, he's the other bully that helps torment my
I'm the
entire
worst.
life.
I'm the worst example you could possibly pick out of the barrel.
Gentleman.
I am that one example that's stuck in the hole of the barrel. Purple saying neither am I. And is that twerking Nemesis?
Purple has every amazing emote. He's collecting them like the Infinity Stones, I swear to God.
It is Nemesis! Why was I able to recognize this?
So, both of you are nerds, and you should be ashamed of yourself. That's what I'm hearing. There we go. Now I can show them off properly. Man, 150 requests. And I know a few people have gotten like a bunch of requested or repeats. I appreciate everyone that comments. And everyone I draw, they're mine. I'm collecting them.
Winky how.
Stolen. Mine. So today, concepts, 2 item cards, coconut pixel art, 5 requests, fix coconuts the reference because I'm stupid, and a random design. I think I did well.
Today was a good day.
It was a good art day. So I think we can call it a day. Would you? Would I what? Would I call it a good day? Maybe I would. I am gonna say it's a good day. It's a good day. So, thank you everyone for popping into chat, saying hi, lurking, commenting on the request forum. And I will say as a reminder, on Toy House, I do have a raffle running for this month, and it will be on until the very last day this month, which is the 31st. So, if you want a chance to get some more pixel art, definitely pop on there. Make sure you're reading the rules. Make sure you comment and everything.
And be respectful.
And be respectful. Alright, thank you everyone, and thank you to Charm for popping on to be my co-host today.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to be awake for this.
The one time. I
You
will
can
be.
ignore the emotes for so long.
I am going to ignore this. Alright. I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time as usual. Not sure what I will be drawing tomorrow. I actually might work on the character cards and try finishing one of the concepts. So without further ado, bye bye!
Until next time.